This channel is sponsored by CampfireShop.com. Kindly check them out and buy some awesome candles, herbal supplements, teas, and more. Welcome along, fellow time travelers. This time around, I'm going to bring you to Asheville, North Carolina. And we're going to check out a couple of buildings that I shot in December of 2024. As many of you know, this story has been dying down for quite a while, but I know that there is still some interest out there in it, and so I thought you would find this video interesting. Before I begin, please like and share the show and subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell. Now let's begin our journey. The building that houses the Asheville Cotton Mill Studios was originally constructed in 1887. It was one of Asheville's earliest industrial plants, initially functioning as a cotton mill. Moses and Caesar Cohn, who were Baltimore entrepreneurs, took over the mill in 1894, and they were the ones who renamed it the Asheville Cotton Mill. They expanded its operations and focused on producing denim and flannel. At its peak, the mill employed around 300 workers. The mill operated until 1953, when it closed down, and the building lay dormant until a pretty serious fire in 1995 destroyed almost 2/3 of the original structure, leaving only the south wing and the square smokestack. This original part of the mill was then repurposed into what is now known as the Asheville Cotton Mill Studios. The transformation began in the late 20th century when artists began to see the potential in the old mill's remaining structures for studio spaces. The area, which became known as Asheville's River Arts District, became a hub for local artists, musicians, and all sorts of other creative people. The studio spaces vary from 800 to 1,200 square feet, with large windows providing natural light and views of the district. The Asheville Cotton Mill Studios hosted various artists and businesses. Notable tenants included the Asheville Guitar Bar, which served as an intimate music venue. There was also an art gallery, a cider bar, a place that sold yoga wear, and the Sugarcane Sewing Studios for custom clothing, and more. This is 99 Riverside Drive. The building was built in 1958 and originally served as a warehouse for storage purposes, which was typical for its location in an industrial area of Asheville close to the French Broad River. Over the years, the building has undergone several transformations in its use. For example, the Old Wood Company was one of the notable tenants in the building. It focused on crafting custom furniture from reclaimed wood. And then Second Gear was there, which was Asheville's premier outdoor adventure gear consignment shop, specialized in selling high-quality, used outdoor gear, clothing, footwear, and accessories from premium brands. And now, of course, the 10,000 square foot building has completely collapsed. It used to have 2 loading docks and 18-foot ceilings. Had a sprinkler system, which didn't do it much good, to save it from flooding. And as you can see, there was once plenty of on-site parking. As you can see, the water breached the building, causing foundational and structural damage. The combination of water saturation and the force of the water against the building led to its partial collapse. In fact, the collapse of 99 Riverside Drive is one of the most visible signs of the devastation caused by Helene in the River Arts District. As you can see, the building was severely compromised, with walls caving in, floors buckling, and parts of the structure being washed away or left in ruins. The site is going to require extensive cleanup and recovery efforts. The debris from the collapse, combined with the general flood damage, has turned the area into a hazardous zone, necessitating immediate attention and cleanup crews. What sucks is that the collapse of 99 Riverside Drive is not just a loss of infrastructure, but a blow to the cultural and economic fabric of this district. The future of 99 Riverside Drive remains uncertain. Given the extent of the damage, there's a possibility the building might not be reconstructed in its previous form. There are discussions about rebuilding, or repurposing the land, or creating something new entirely, which of course will be influenced by the area's zoning, community needs, and economic considerations post-disaster. This of course underscores the vulnerability of historic and repurposed industrial buildings in floodplains to extreme weather events like Hurricane Helene, highlighting the need for strategic urban planning and infrastructure upgrades in Asheville's River Arts District. Unfortunately, Hurricane Helene caused significant damage to the Asheville Cotton Mill Studios after it was inundated by floodwaters from the French Broad River across the street, which rose to record levels during Hurricane Helene. Water entered the building, causing extensive damage to the interior structures, artworks, and inventory housed within. This included the Asheville Guitar Bar, which experienced severe flooding, as guitars and other musical equipment were strewn among the debris. The floodwater compromised walls, floors, and other foundational elements, leading to both immediate and potential long-term structural issues. Many artists lost their works in progress, finished pieces, tools, and supplies due to the flood. As you can imagine, the flooding led to an immediate halt in business activities for the studios, with no clear timeline for reopening. And so the profound impact of Hurricane Helene continues throughout the River Arts District, and especially here at the Asheville Cotton Mill Studios. So, what do you think of the damage that you have seen in this video? Kindly let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Please like, share, and subscribe to this channel and hit the notification bell, because there will be more videos like this one, and I hope you check those out too. Please check out the links below to learn how to support my research and productions. This channel is sponsored by CampfireShop.com, where you could order candles, herbal supplements, teas, and more. I would also appreciate it if you could become a member of my channel and or join me on Patreon, where you can watch exclusive walking tours of cool places that I've been to. You could also leave a super thanks in the comments below. Kindly be kind to all of our fellow Earthlings, and please do not harm them. And please do yourself a favor and go to a local shelter and adopt a cat or a dog or both. You and they will be very glad that you did. Until next time, I wish you safe travels on all your journeys.